Now exercise number 2. Start a new file, standard mimetic file. We have to draw the circle with phi 52, extrude it with height how much? It's 12 plus 22. Okay? Plus 22 from here. Dimension should be given. There is something wrong. The length is 100 given. Sorry, the length given in the slides 100. So we know the length from here to here is 100. So let me go back to the Inventor. Draw a circle on the right view as example. Center circle here. Diameter of the circle, it is 52. Zoom extent. Finish your sketch. Extrude for 100 length. So we have the outer surface. Now, do you want to start from right or left? Do you want to cut the left or right one? Right one before the right? Okay, regarding the right, guys, we have to draw a line or a plane. It's up to you to make extrude cut, or just draw a line and make what? Split. Okay? So the line angle should be 30 and should start at a height of how much, guys? This height, how much? From center to this point is 8. Okay? Let me go back to here. Go to the origin. Make this work plane visible. Sketch on this work plane, guys. You can go to here, right click, slice graphics to make clear view. Draw a line, not from center. That's right. Go down and extend it up like this. Dimension between the center and this line or this point, how much should be? 8. And let me draw a line from here to here, just a line to indicate the angle, and make this line construction line, no need for it. Dimension of this line, it should be how much, guys? The angle? The angle should be 30. Exactly. Now we can finish our sketch and use this line to split the solid, trim solid, and select this tool. Do you want to move or remove the up or the down one? Yes. Apply, cancel. We got this surface exactly. But now we have to remove this part and the other part. Regarding dimensions of this part, guys, see? Dimensions given on this surface or on the horizontal plane? On the horizontal plane. So we will draw on horizontal plane a rectangle with 22 thickness. And regarding the length, doesn't matter, because I will use it to just to cut this shape. So again, go back, remove this surface or this work plane, XY plane. Go to this work plane. It's okay? Make it visible. Yes, I know. Make it visible. And let me make a new plane, work plane, offset from this plane. And this plane should be here or there. It's up to you. Say that here. There's a gap in between. Never mind. Now I will start new sketch, guys. On this work plane, you can select slice graphics if you want to see it clearly. Okay, never mind, because no intersection there. Now I want to draw a rectangle, guys, like this. The dimension, this dimension should be how much? I told you 22. You can't imagine, guys. Let me rotate it like this to imagine what I'm doing. Again, this dimension sorry, should be 22. Go back. Let me indicate that dimension between this line and this line should be how much? First, should be 0. Okay. And now this one, how much, guys? 22 millimeter. Okay. And regarding how much this depth, guys, we know that from the center to here, how much? 10, and center from, to the other side is 10. So 10. So dimension between this line and the center point, sorry, the center point, like this better. Dimension between the center point and say that, yes, this line, it should be 10 exactly. That's right, guys? So this is 10, and this is 22. And this length doesn't matter how much, guys, but should be large enough to cut the needed area. Once we finish the drawing or the sketch, guys, let me go back to the X plane, remove visibility, go to this work plane and remove visibility. Okay, and let me go to extrude, select this area, but use the cut option. Done. Okay. Now, how we can do the same thing from the other side? Mirror, it's okay. But if you want to make mirror, you have to use the plane. Which plane? The XY plane. Make it visible to show you. Now, let me go to mirror. This is mirror. Select the feature, this cutted feature. Mirror plane, this plane. Then, okay, done. Very good. Go back to the plane, visibility off. Go to the top, we got something like this. Go to the front, something like this. Okay? Yes. This one? Okay, let me repeat again. So let me delete extrusion number 2. Okay? Okay. First, we have to create the work plane. Let me remove this work plane also. I want a work plane parallel to this plane. That's right? So, plane, offset from plane. Which plane? This one. Let me do it on the top now, guys, not on the bottom, just to show you alternatives. Sketch on this work plane. Draw rectangle like this. Dimension between this line and this line should be 0. This one should be 22. Between this line and this point given on the drawing is 10. That's right. And how much this length? It should be enough to cut the area. So this is large enough to cut the area. Finish the drawing. Let me remove the work plane, visibility off. Okay, now extrude the area by default selected, select cut, and then okay. Now we want to make mirror. The feature is the cut feature around this plane, no, this plane, no, this plane, yes. So mirror plane, this plane. Select OK, done. Okay. Next, guys. What about this cut? Actually, this surface, guys, this surface height not given. That's right. The surface height not given. That means the surface of this or this surface should pass through the center of the cylinder. Otherwise, the height should be given. Okay? But we know that this length is 22 and the height is half of the I think this surface passing through this edge. I'm sorry, this surface passing through this edge approximately. So I will do this idea, guys. The surface passing through this edge. Go back to the inventor. We want to create a work plane. This work plane should be, say that, parallel through a point can be used. Angle to plane around edge can be used also. So let me select the parallel to plane through a point. I want parallel to this plane. This plane, yes. Passing through this point. So I create the work plane passing through this line or this point, parallel to that plane. Now I will extrude, or sorry, create a sketch on this work plane. I will draw a rectangle like this, guys. Should be large enough to cut the area, but remember that this dimension between this line and this line should be how much? 0. Very good. And this depth, how much, guys? 22, as given in the drawing. 22. To imagine, we can rotate like this, guys. It is 22. Yes, I'm sorry. It's 22 plus 12, which is 34. Let me go back. 34. How much this length, guys? Doesn't matter because I will cut. Finish the rectangle and extrude the area by default selected, and you want to cut. You want to cut the lower or the upper one? The upper one. Okay. Done. You can go back to this work plane. Visibility off. You can go to this work plane also. Visibility off. Now we have to place the hole. As given in the example or the classwork, we have a hole with phi 12, diameter 12. The center of the hole at the middle of this surface in this, say that in this direction, but from here to here, just 12. Let me go and select the hole, linear hole on this surface. Reference number 1, this one. Distance is 12 exactly. Don't press enter or OK. Go to second reference. How much this one should be, guys? If the phi is, let me remember the phi, 52. Half of 52, how much? 26. Go back to here and make it 26 exactly. And diameter, how much? Diameter is 12. Let me go back and write 12 as a diameter. Apply. Cancel. By the way, guys, we forgot something. Go back to edit feature. How much the depth of this hole, guys? Through. Okay. Now let me go to the front view, show you the front view, show you the top view, the side view, and the home, the isometric. Done.